Happy New Year, everyone. In this video, I'm going to offer you 3 ways to keep your kitchen clean for 2025, starting with the dishwasher.
Start by carefully removing the bottom drawer of your dishwasher and putting it somewhere safe and out of the way. I'll start by grabbing a paper towel and just running it along the edges of where the door is. This can get pretty gross. Look, I don't want to mess with the gaskets of the seals, so just a quick rub just to get some of that grime and dirt is all I'm going for. But feel free to inspect it for food or mold and give it a good clean with some soap and water. Next, I'll remove the 3-part filter by unscrewing the catch basin part, next removing the metal mesh, and lastly the fine mesh filter, which probably gets the dirtiest. Just a quick wash with some soap in the sink is all you need, and pay the most attention to the fine mesh filter and get that clean. Clogged filters can cause drainage issues and poor performance in your dishwasher. Not to be a Debbie Downer, but this is the kind of cleaning that should be done every 1 or 2 weeks. I'm going to fish out some excess water. My pump isn't the greatest and it might be on its last legs. We'll see what else happens in 2025. But I'll pop back the filter in first and then put on the metal frame, and then the catch basin goes in and I'll turn to put that into place. We aren't done yet. Now, grab a bowl and place it on the top rack and fill it with some white vinegar. Carefully close your dishwasher and set it to run. You can use a normal cycle, which takes about 3 hours, uses less water and less energy, or use the quick cycle, which is about an hour, but it uses more hot water and energy. It's up to you. On to the next tip. Let's disinfect the sink. This is also something that's good to put into your rotation, especially if you don't have a cleaning person coming in, but plug your sink in if you have a stopper, or use a plate or something and let that fill up. Now, add a few capfuls of bleach, about 1/4 cup. It all depends on the size of your sink, of course. Be careful about any splashback. If this lands on your clothes, it'll ruin them. So wear clothes that you don't care about, or play fast and loose with them. I probably should be wearing gloves, but I'm going to be doing my best not to expose my skin to bleach for too long. It's an irritant, so just be careful. Don't ever use too much. It's really powerful stuff. Let that mix in with the water, and with a little dish soap, scrub the sink and surrounding area with the soapy water. The bleach acts as a disinfectant, and it's something that's recommended once or twice a month, maybe more depending on what's going on in your sink.
When it comes to cleaning, there's bleach and there is vinegar, and never shall the two meet. This can be very dangerous to your health. In fact, it can be hazardous, if not deadly. It can create a noxious gas, which is actually quite poisonous. So with anything that I suggest today, whether it's your dishwasher or your sink, whether you're cleaning it with bleach or vinegar, please never mix the two together. Thank you.
Once you're done, drain the sink by pulling the plug, and once the water is mostly done, drop in a cup or 2 of ice into the garbage disposal if you have one. The ice helps clean the blades and remove any grease or dirt in there. The hard ice helps keep the blades sharp. Never stick your hand in there, please. And I'm going to squeeze some lemon and drop the rind and pop in some more ice. The lemon helps get rid of any odors in the sink. Of course, you can always use baking soda by dropping in a tablespoon or 2 into the garbage disposal.
As a final tip, we're going to clean the inside of our kettle. This often gets neglected, but there's a lot of scale and buildup. I'll show you how.
It's just lime scale from hard water, which is calcium and magnesium. I've heard that you can use lemon juice and let that boil, but I'll be honest with you, I've never found lemon juice to be as effective. I've always found that using white vinegar will be quicker and easier for you. Pour about 1/2 cup to a cup inside the kettle, and most places will tell you to let it sit, but I just pop it on to boil, and then once done, pour it out, add a little bit of cold water, and then I'll give it a little scrub with a clean sponge if you can fit your hand in. This is one reason I love this kettle. Then I'll add some more vinegar, let that boil a second time, and pour out the water. Afterwards, it's best to rinse it out 2 or 3 times with fresh water, filling it up to the top, and letting it come to a boil so that the steam can clean the inside. You basically want to clean it thoroughly to get rid of any vinegar scent. That's number 3 for the kitchen. As a bonus, if you have any mugs that have gotten stained from coffee or tea, putting them in a now clean sink and dropping a bit of bleach into one of the mugs and then filling that mug with water, you can just pour that mix into the other mugs like you're mixing potions, and then those stains will magically go away. Any tough stains can be quickly scrubbed out, and you can pop the mugs into the dishwasher for a quick wash.
As a final note, there is the Eaton fire in Los Angeles just raging north of me, and I have had to evacuate for a few days when we lost power. and thankfully everything is okay here. But as one final tip for the new year, remember, kitchens can be very dangerous, so make sure that you have a kitchen fire extinguisher and a regular fire extinguisher in your home. Stay safe, Happy New Year, and I'll see you in the next one.